Now the sponsor for today's video is Buff Market, and it would really mean the world to me if you could go ahead and check them out. They're the whole reason this video is possible. It's the most expensive video I've ever done, and Buff Market actually has some pretty nice things to it. They've got a 2.5% fee, which is the lowest in the world, and they're made by the same people who made Buff 163. Overall, thank you so much to Buff Market. Check them out with the link in the description, please, and let's hop on into it.
For 10,000 subscribers, I wanted to go big, and today we're going absolutely massive. I've got 4 different ideas lined up that are so unique, you probably haven't seen a couple of them. First up, ROI of nearly everything in CSGO. It's not the most unique idea, but we're gonna be going over the things that have almost 107% ROI, and there's multiple things over 100%. Second up, I manipulated the CSGO market. I'm gonna tell you my experience doing that, along with what I really found interesting. Third, we've got CSGO IRL trade-ups. We're gonna be going for a GLOCK FADE, but we're gonna be doing it in a very unique fashion never before seen on YouTube. I think you're gonna find it very interesting. I sure did. And fourth up, we're gonna be going over the giveaway along with eating my serrano peppers for 10,000 subscribers. Let's hop on into it.
Alright, welcome to the ROI section of the video here. Now let me go over a couple big things. First up, any sticker that's currently sitting at 3 cents on the market is going to be bringing up a 1 cent actual price point in the graph. Anything 5 cents or below, I'm going to be taking off 2 cents of that price point. Maybe even 6 cents for some of the glitter ones, but overall it's going to be pretty consistent throughout. So we're going to be looking at our 3 major capsules here. Right number is going to be the old number that's from around a week ago, and then the left number is going to be the updated number. Now for this one, we've got challengers going down slightly, legends staying about the same, and the contenders going down slightly, but overall these numbers are pretty decent. Moving on to our autograph capsules here, and this one is not so decent. Everything that's listed for 3 cents on the market is now worth 1/10 of a penny. This is because most of these stickers are absolutely useless and no one's willing to buy them in US currency, so you're gonna have to resort to another currency. It just makes a lot more sense when you put it in that perspective. But we've got our 4 different capsules here. Legends going from 63 to 48%, contenders from 85% to 53%. This is the one that contains the Rocks Hollow. It's down over 32% from just over a month and a half ago. And then we've got the challengers, which is down 13% from 63% to 50.5%. And the champions is down around 11% as well. After that, we're hopping on into every single capsule in CSGO. First up, we're going to be starting with the biggest hitter, and that's the Team Roles capsule, coming in at 106.65%, but we've actually got 2 other capsules over 100%. That's going to be the Perfect World Sticker Capsule 1, coming in at 104.15%, and the Enfu Sticker Capsule coming in at 100.84%. On screen, you can see all of the different capsules and the price point. You can kind of see it with the table or the key, and it seems like we're in a better position than we were when I previously did this, but there's still a decent amount of capsules that you should completely avoid. And then finally, to wrap up the ROI of pretty much everything in CSGO, we've got the pins, graffitis, and patch packs. So first up, pins, you're going to want to avoid everything except the Half-Life Alyx, coming in at 95%. Graffiti boxes are pretty much what you'd expect. You're going to have a high return percentage, but there's nothing you can really make profit on. Everything is just close to 90 cents in price point, so you're not going to be able to make much profit, but you're not going to lose anything, especially with that community graffiti box 1. And then finally, we've got the patch packs, which I definitely recommend you avoid altogether, but if you're going to go for it, go for that Half-Life Alyx and get the health patch. Now, in the beginning piece of the 10K special here, I had told you that I manipulated the CSGO market on purpose. And before I hop on into this piece, I just want to let you know that this was not something done to specifically take your money. In fact, the item that I tried to manipulate is an item you probably don't even know exists in CSGO. I would never do this with something that I am publicly invested into, because that is malicious and done with an intent to scam the viewer. This is not something I did publicly because I wanted to see if I could actually do it on my own. I thought it would be a very interesting video, and the results of it are actually more interesting than I thought they would be. Now, the specific item I tried to manipulate was the sealed graffiti OK Battle Green, and I'll be honest, I have spent a significant amount of money trying to manipulate this, and it is just not paid off for me. If we look at the current market, it's currently sitting at around 10 cents a piece, which is not bad, but when you consider that I started at 4 cents, and you'll see how many I bought of these, it's really not the progress you'd want to see. The reason the findings are so interesting is is because I have been trying to do this for over a year at this point. My first time I went into it was July of 2021, when you can see the peaks on the graph. Every single one of those peaks is me specifically going up and buying out the market down to 30 or 40 quantity, and it always magically somehow comes back to the equilibrium it sits at, which is like 70-ish in quantity. Overall, I would obviously have to go with this as a fail. If we head over to my actual inventory, I've got 353 of these graffitis that I probably bought on an average of 20-ish cents a piece, which is a significant amount of money. That's like $70-ish that I've spent on these, which is absolutely crazy. And overall, not a great investment, but you know, one day they might be worth something and I might be able to get a little bit of the money back, but it's just crazy how I've accumulated this many of them. Now let's talk about what you have all been waiting for, an IRL CSGO trade up, and let me explain how this is going to work. We're going to be talking about the CSGO map Assault. Now this is very important because Assault is actually based on a real life place. So you've just spawned into CSGO, and up here there's a train station, and right here it says Belmont and it has some specific coordinates. This is important because this is actually based out of Chicago. And this is once again reconfirmed looking at the CSGO wiki. It says it on there as well. So what I did is I traveled over 400 miles to go down to Chicago to do an Assault collection trade up, because we're talking about the map Assault, and if we look at the collection Assault, it's got the GLOCK Fade. One thing to note before we hop on into it is CSGO maps are actually based around a real world place most of the time. We've got this map here that shows you that there's a pretty decent amount of CSGO maps based around some place in the world. We've got places like Cobblestone, which I would definitely watch a video if Sparkles went to the place where Cobblestone was actually formed around and did a Dragon Lord trade up there, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Now one thing I gotta mention is the audio is going to be bad, and I mean really bad. I want to let you know what was going on when I was trying to shoot this. First up, we just have a Taco Bell on fire, and then you've just got the rest of Chicago, a busy metropolis area, but I hope you enjoy.
Hey, what's up guys, Master China here. We're here at the Belmont Station, home of the CSGO map Assault. Today we're going to be doing a GLOCK Fade trade up, which is from the collection Assault. Now if you look on screen, we've got an anodized navy here, $300 gun. So we're going to be hopping on into our trade up right here.
Now as I'm struggling to put the inputs here for the GLOCK Fade trade up, once again I just ask you to go ahead and check out Buff Market. They were the reason I was able to do this. Just please sign up with the link in the description, and I hope you enjoyed the trade up.
Alright, we got
I miss the body catcher, slaughter gang, soul snatcher. Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking rapper. No capper.
Looks like we did not hit it, so that's going to be a complete loss, but oh well. Now if you made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for getting here first of all. We're here at the park where I performed my 5,000 subscriber pepper. I couldn't find that exact location. I searched for over an hour. It wasn't happening, but I've got my Serrano pepper right here. Let's hop on into. Thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. That's the end of this one.
I also mentioned there was going to be a giveaway. Now all you have to do to enter is drop your Discord down in the description, be subscribed, and hopefully click on that Buff Market link and sign up there. The items are probably going to be around $15-ish skins. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching the 10K special. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.